back in here, we went and got the hose, and y'all know about these hoses that it don't matter where you go with them, they always gonna kink up on you, get a little kink. Well, I had to be cleaning up some kinks to where we could get this thing watered. Now, we're gonna be working this thing out, and it's gonna start running out eventually. But you have to fill up the reservoir all the way to a line that they say is on there. And it's gonna take you a while to fill it up because it's going out a hole in the top. And but that's all right, that's what it's gotta be able to do. And so you can see, oh yeah, that's doing good. We got the water just to shove it out of here. Boy, this has been a fun time today. We got a lot of other ones. We got some other videos, and these videos that maybe can help folks or give some direction. This is our first GreenStalk, and we're going to keep you informed as we go through this. Once the seeds start sprouting and this starts to grow some, we're going to let you know. We're going to do a video on the GreenStalk. And Alice went and got her hose that goes on the bottom of this thing, and she's going to put it on there. Maybe. And we'll know when it's coming out.
I think you can tell when it's coming out anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know why it looks like it's taking a long time to fill up? There's a hole in there. You can imagine what it'd be like if you had to fill this up. It would already been filled up. But what it's doing, it's filling up, going down, filling up each little tray, and giving the water. Oh yeah, this is looking so good. And yep, it just won't get full very fast. The main thing is it will get full.
And on the first time that you fill it up like this, they say too to fill it up, and then after a while do that 3 times during the day to make sure everything's got good and watered.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this thing's it's top heavy too when you put water in to start with. But once the water works all its way down, all the way to the bottom one, and it starts coming out that hose, then we'll know that water has been at each one of them. Yeah, I like this. This is really going to be really good.
It is very nice.
Beautiful day. We got some leaves changing colors. We still have some goldenrod blooming. We had some goldenrod we dehydrated. Now you say, well, you mean you can dehydrate? Yeah, you can. You can make a tea out of this, and it's very good for you. Not just the golden part, but also, look at that. It is now.
I believe it's coming through.
But I've got to keep flowing. I got to fill it all the way up to the top. And it's, look at that. Wow. We don't want it to back up on it though. Once it starts coming out the bottom, then you stop, don't you?
Yeah, I think
okay.
So. And then let all that go through and...
Okay, now, we're just gonna wait, and as the water runs out of that, it lets us know that water got all the way in there to all of the little water reservoirs. And
isn't that amazing?
You can hear it too.
Yeah, you sure
Isn't
can.
that amazing?
You sure can. Sounds like a waterfall.
Wow. Yep. Oh yeah, it's gonna go till it runs out.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do this again. Probably we're gonna break and go in and get something for lunch. And while we do, we might come back later on this afternoon and show you some of the things that we're doing and how it looks and how the water's working its way all the way through. The reason you do this 3 times this afternoon, this was 1. We want to do it this afternoon, number 2, and later this afternoon, number 3, because that way we know that water has got into all of these different containers and it works its way through there. And it's going to be wonderful because we're going to do it again. And once this packs and seeds are growing and the roots are, oh, you can see the water dripping right out of this little thing right up here. Alice, just look right there. Look
Oh
at it.
yeah, you sure can. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the water.
Amazing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's coming out over here too.
Wow.
My goodness. Yep, we doing the right thing here. You know, I've never had one of these, as we've said. You say, well, yo, you're acting kind of silly. Man, I'm excited because you know what this represents? It represents food, lettuce, beets, radishes,
Yeah.
all kind. If you can put it in here, grow it in here. One of the things we talked about,
Sprouts, possibly.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can find. Just think, if you had one of these, one of the shorter ones, and you put strawberries in each one of these. Can you imagine the strawberries creating it and going down, and there'd be strawberries all over this thing. If you like strawberries, maybe that's something you could do. It's a lot of it, and it's just working its way right through this. We're excited about it, and
And if any of you have one already, like I said, let us know and tell us what you're doing with yours, and what you're growing, and how the results that you've had. Just let us know. Let's work these things out. I mean, everybody's learning from this.
yeah, and if you find a way to do it easier than what we've done,
Yeah, really.
please let us know, because it's
Not that it was really hard, but it's just, you know. Well, you know what? Everything is time consuming.
That's it.
You know, everything takes. I've always said that everything takes time.
everything takes time.
Everything takes time.
And you know what? I think we're going to break in time and go to lunch. One thing we do too on Thursdays every week, around 2:30, 3 o'clock, is that we go visit my 97-year-old mother, who's in a nursing home, and we're going to go see her.
Later,
But one of the things that she used to do a lot of when I was a young married guy, that's been a long time ago, but Mama had a big old garden. She had all kind of gardens growing, and she was producing a lot of food, and got to eat part of it, got some pictures of it, and she loves doing this, and we're going to tell her about this thing today when we go see her. But y'all be in prayer for my mother, and as she goes through these years of her life, being 97. Wow, she's doing good at that for 97.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to stop, but we're at the Butler Homestead, Rick and Alice, and we're just glad that we can share with you what we're doing, and so we invite you to come back. The Butler Homestead. Remember now, you can help us out a lot if you give us a thumbs up down there in the comment section, and you go ahead and share with your friends, and go ahead and subscribe. If you do that, it'll help us out a lot. But I appreciate you. Thank you in advance.
Thank y'all so much for joining us,
Yes.
and watching us, and going along with us on this journey.
Because
And
we're
so-
all in this thing
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
We're going to try our best to show you some ways to get some things done. God bless you.
God
You
bless
have a
y'all.
great day.